Now, I know we all have our main characters in shows that we love and adore and honestly look up to. And that's different characters from either anime, cartoons, or hell, even comics, TV shows. And you can sit in them and go, I have a lot of those characters, actually, probably over 50 of them that I really love. Only like, a select few, I can see like a major GOAT, like the greatest of all time. One of those characters is a character named Gintoki Sakata. Yes, sir, you already know, another Gintama video from me. Now, if you haven't seen my last Gintama video, I talked about how no one understands Gintama. Well, I basically went over the premise of the show and the proper way to get into the show. Then I did a video, character analysis on my favorite female character of all the anime, Kagura, who is a dual antagonist in Gintama. So check out that video, by the way. And like I said, this video is kind of for Gintama fans, honestly, because like this is kind of spoiler territory, because I'm going to talk about this video, the moment where Gintoki became the greatest. Now, here's the thing. So I got his inspiration from Harsh Reviews. Shout out to him. He does Haikyuu and like other sports anime videos, and they are actually really good. And so I saw the video where he talked about Hinata being the greatest and how he became the greatest, all that type of stuff. And I liked that video a lot because when I love Hinata, I love Haikyuu, and you know what I'm saying, it was a well formatted video. And I was like, you know what? I want to use this and apply this to another character that people don't talk about enough on YouTube, and that is Gintoki. You already know my agenda about this show, man. So if you don't know, Gintoki is actually looked upon as one of the greatest MCs, the main characters of all time, but like that's about like a small minority. I still believe that Gintama is an underrated show in anime, all the shonen, honestly. And I know it's getting its popularity now, but I'm telling you, back then, even though I started like probably 2 years ago, back then no one really knew about it like that except for the core fans. And yeah, Gintoki is actually a pretty underrated character. He should be in the categories and talked about with Goku, Naruto, and Luffy, but he's really not because he's, like I said, underrated. Now, as I said before, Gintama is a comedy anime at heart, so when you see Gintoki in the beginning of the show, you probably think that this guy's a troll, lazy, easygoing, sneezy, finessing jerk, which he kind of is. But then when you get more into the show, it takes a deeper approach with his character. When you get to serious arcs in Gintama, they show different sides of a character, whether it's good or bad. They open up a hidden and vulnerable spot in that character. And these arcs also give a chance to give some side characters a spotlight or take these series arcs and introduce new characters. And of course, Gintoki is the main character, shine during these series arcs, which there are multiple about him and his story. Now, during these series arcs is where I see like a new revelation of him by his character and other things, which I think in the series arcs, I truly believe that this way he gets recognized as the GOAT. Now, keep this in mind. I went into Gintama knowing shit gets real during the Shogun assassination arc. Without knowing the complete context of that arc, couldn't wait to get to it, man. I was itching and clawing for it. I probably say before that arc, he was definitely like top 20-ish, probably top 30. But I was like, after that arc, man, he's going to be in top 10 in terms of my top character list, of course. But no. After I finished it, he was rivaling Luffy as my favorite anime character of all time, man. But let me talk about before that. So, Gintama first season, I really actually liked Gintoki. More on so like the funny side of him because he would have me dying each episode with like different shit he'll get into and his reactions. But I also liked about his fighting skills and definitely his high battle IQ. Then the arc that honestly changed my rating of Gintama by a lot was the Yoshiwara and Flames arc. I talked about it before, but that arc is top 5 for me. You could argue that Kagura and her brother, or even Takuya, stole the show from that during that arc. And I may actually agree with you, but the fight between Gintoki versus King gets overlooked sometimes, and I feel like that fight was a great feat for him. Because one, he took down the goddamn king, and he was like the big bad evil guy. Like he basically was the ruler of that Yoshiwara place, and he was not looked upon as good. He actually was damn near considered like the devil or some shit, cause how he would treat people in that, his little place. And so when Gintoki defeated him with the help of Yoshiwara people, he was able to help the citizens and looked upon as like some big hero shit when he defeated him. Another good moment is when he returned to Yoshiwara to help Tsukuya from a twisted master. In another great fight, we have the revelation about what happened to Gintoki's master, and which was very shocking and definitely hard to watch also, because even then, like, we didn't see the full story, but we got a glimpse of it, like when he was a kid, when he met Shoyo, his master, and it's like, damn, like this is another great moment in the show for his character. There are other peak moments that are contenders for his GOAT moment, whether that be his iconic yet overlooked, again, rage moment during the 4 Diviz arc, and oh my god, that rage moment is still like top probably 3 for me all time. Jesus Christ, go ahead and search up Gintoki's rate. Actually, don't do that. because I kind of want you to know the context before that, you know what I'm saying? But watch the 40th of his arc in Gintama, and that arc is beautiful as well, too. That was before all the hype arcs in the later half of the Gintama, so yeah, go check that out. But yeah, that moment or his confrontation with Oboro during the Quartzion arc, I hope I'm saying that right. I think both those moments are great. For instance, like we see a deeper into his character and we see those real emotions that he has that he keeps hidden in majority of the Gintama. And those are all great moments. Trust me, peak moments, you can say that. But the moment for me, my moment, is during the highly anticipated Shogun assassination arc where we get the full backstory of him. Shameless plug. Okay, I did a video covering the whole arc and why it was goated and probably the best arc in anime. So check that video out. It's like I made it a while back, and yeah, so check that video out. It'll be linked in the description down below, and it'll be on the side on the top of the screen, you know, where the other videos be. But the moment for me was in episodes 303 through 305. The whole fight between him and Takasugi, the anti-foreign war, and the childhood backstories, they all play a major part. But to me, it's the moment where Gintoki has to decide either to save his friends and sacrifice his master, or vice versa. He of course chooses to save his friends, but the moment before he killed his master, that smile as like a thank you for everything type shit. Oh my God. Oh, I'm finna start crying again. Oh God. That's the moment. That's the moment to me, because like, bro, it just, from watching, and that happens like 300 episodes in, bro, like just from watching everything, we get teases and glimpses about what happened to his past and why does he act this way, or what happened that is so like not talked about enough. It's like when we finally see it, it's just like a breath of fresh air, one, and like a shocking thing that honestly changed your point of view of the whole Gintama story. And the fact that I think that it was able to do that is honestly just mind blowing. That's like top peak fiction writing to me. That's on some Breaking Bad shit. That's on some One Piece type shit. W plug, you know what I'm saying? Game of Thrones, that shit. That's some peak modern fiction shit to me. And I think that's where, like, that's the moment for me. Because I haven't seen like an anime or a backstory in another anime that changed everything. How I viewed the whole protagonist, the antagonist, the story, the side characters, everything. I'm telling you, it probably is, but I just, don't know about it. So, and who cares? This will all be the first to me. So, and after this, he became my #1 favorite character in anime of all time, man. I feel as if this moment completely revamped the whole previous moments of him in the other arcs, because now we fully understand what he was going through, and now that we know his backstory, Gintoki is already a great character, a guy who doesn't change for no one, who always stay loyal and inspires others in the show and in real life too, because he definitely inspires me. And now that I knew that he was going through this the whole time during the show, that burden is honestly insane to carry, and it just adds level to his greatness. At least that's how I felt. Hopefully, if you watch the show or you're watching the show right now, you can feel this way. But I know, by the way, you probably think like maybe the either the ending of the whole Gintama movie, like the final one, or the Farewell Shitsugumi arc, that was his moment. But hey, by the way, that video is coming soon. That's my next installment for the Gintama video, is the Farewell Shitsugumi arc. Like how I covered the Shogun assassination arc, I'm just gonna do the same thing with that. But yeah, that's coming soon, by the way, so stay tuned for that. But I agree, like those moments are also peak too, but this is the moment where I was like, damn, it changed everything for me. So this is my GOAT moment. Let me know what's yours, if you're a fan of Gintama, or if you have like another favorite GOAT moment of somebody else in Gintama. Go ahead and start dropping down below in the comments. And that being said, catch you on this video, and I'm out. Hope you enjoy it, man. Oh, whoa!